If we click this button, I think it makes them just change through. Yeah, look at that.
I like that.
So they just randomly change through different colors. That actually does look really nice. I like that. So today we have a cool new smart light. It's not just any smart light though. Special thanks to our friends over at Bason Lighting who were nice enough to send us this RGBW floor lamp. So this floor lamp connects to an app. You're then able to control and change the colors or scenes from the app. It also works with Alexa and Google Home, so you can change the colors, turn it off and on, etc. through your smart speakers. And it also go to the beat of music. So of course, we're gonna get on the overhead rig, we'll go through the unboxing, then we'll plug it up, we'll go through the pairing process to get it connected to our Google Home, and then I'll actually show you this floor lamp working. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And let's check out this RGBW floor lamp. All right, so let's open up our Bason Lighting RGBW floor lamp. You can see here Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, RGB, plus IC, plus W. Do tint app control, works with Alexa, works with the Google Assistant. Just a picture of it here. This shows you kind of what the little controller on the top does. The model's RM101, 20 watts of power, etc. Just a picture here, and then nothing really on the bottom or the top. So let's break this seal and let's take a look at what comes in here. Wow. So, okay. Pull that out. Guess let me pull this out. So, not what I was picturing. Some assembly is required here. That's it for the box though. All right, so what is all this? We've got a whole lot of work to do here. So there seems to be 2 power cables, some little plastic tips here, some more plastic tips here. Looks like this is your user's guide. Very nice user's guide, has tons of pictures and everything else. All right, and this looks like, I think this is an app setup guide, okay. And then 3M tape. So it seems this is the actual light, but there's 2. Okay, now I see why there's 2 power supplies, because there's physically 2 lights here. That makes sense. So if I go in here, I've got everything that I should need for 1 light here, and then everything that I should need for the second light here. So this is making a little bit more sense now. I get it. So essentially this cable will plug in here at the top, and this cable would be for your power cable. So we're gonna get this put together. Looks like there's little holes. That's what these are for. I'm not gonna bore you with the details of putting it together, but we'll get them put together and then I'll show you exactly how they work. So we have put together our Bason Lighting RGBW floor lamps. Now I can say they were a lot easier to put together than we anticipated. You literally just take this part and roll it. 1 part goes on the bottom, 1 part goes on the top. And then you've got these little, see if I can get it to focus, these little plastic pins that, you know, kind of go down the back and hold it all together. And so then your power cable just kind of sticks out the back, and up here there's just a little cable you attach. So with both of these put together, now all we have to do is plug them up, and then we'll go through the app setup process. Now each one does have a little bit of independence. So like this is the host panel. This is the main one that I believe will actually do all the talking to the Wi-Fi router. You can tell due to the music icon. The one over here is the slave light, or the slave panel, which has the dimming light. Basically, these 2 talk to each other, and this one should talk to the Wi-Fi. At least that's how I believe that actually works. So we're gonna plug these up. We're gonna put 1 on the right side, 1 probably right here in between the subwoofer, and then we'll get them on the app and see how they work. All right, so we have them both plugged up. Nothing else has been done yet. They've literally been plugged into power. So now we're gonna get the app and see how we get these connected to our Wi-Fi. All right, so we have our instructions out. It tells you how to pair the host and slave together. And then this is the app that we'll download. So we're gonna download this app. See, bingo. All right, so there's our Do Tint app. We're gonna register us an account and then we'll go through the setup process. All right, so now we're gonna make sure that these are paired together. So to pair the host with the slave, we go and hold the RGB 3 colors and select one at random. So since this is the host, we hold this button and then we hold the same button on this one, and there we go. Now they're both blue, so that should mean that they're paired together. Now we'll go through the app setup process. So for the app connection, we have to long press the power button. Sadly, it doesn't say which power button, so I'm gonna go with the host. It says it should start flashing, so we'll long press this power button. There it goes, okay. All right, now we're flashing. So now we're coming to our app. So we'll select on devices down here. We'll select add a device. Sure, you can have my location while using the app. Add device. And it is scanning for nearby devices. Let's see if it just shows up. Hopefully they just show up since they're obviously paired together and working. So they did not show up, so we're gonna select ambient light. And then we've got a few colors here. MDL, RM10, I'm pretty certain is these. So we are gonna pick the RM10 because our model number is RM101. So we'll select it, reset your device. I'm not gonna worry with that, it should already be in pairing mode. See if it shows up. Like it ain't spinning, it ain't doing nothing. Let me try this. Reset your device. In the state of pressing the on-off key for a long time when the device flashes red or white quickly, it means the device has entered the network pairing mode. So yeah, it's in the network pairing mode. When I click next, there's just nothing. Solid red, don't know. I mean, my screen's still just blank. It's got like a mouse click when you hit the buttons. Okay, let me just kill my app. Go to devices, no equipment found. Okay, so at this point, I'm not putting these on my Wi-Fi. The app is absolute garbage, but you can still use them without the app. So now that they're paired, we could like click the white button and they'll go white. And so that's, you know, the white. If we click this button, I think it makes them just change through. Yeah, look at that.
I like that.
So they just randomly change through different colors. That actually does look really nice. I like that. Now this button allows us to switch between colors. So like we can go straight blue, we can go green, like a purple almost, yellow. Looks more like a teal than it's showing in my camera. Pink, orange, that's a purple. And so over here you have the same 3 buttons on the slave panel, just you're able to control the dimness. So that's like, hold on, gotta find the lowest. That seems to be the lowest.
Nope, there.
Maybe that's the lowest, or that's the lowest. That's gotta be the lowest. So that's the lowest and it's going back up. I would say that's the brightest. So yeah, they should have, these really should have came with like a remote or something, because to get up and deal with that all the time, I would not care to do. The only other thing, if you have music playing, you can click this music button and then the lights go with whatever sound is playing. Personally, I really just like this one. It's one of the cooler looking ones, in my opinion. So that will do it for these Bason lighting RGB floor lights. Sorry I can't show you the assistant stuff. Don't know if it's an Android issue. Seems to just be an app issue. So, you know, the app has 2 big thumbs down. The lights themselves, I think, are really cool. They would be amazing if they had a little remote where you could just control them from across the room. Of course, I get that's the idea of the app, but, you know, they have a terrible app. So I will of course still have these linked down below because I think they're really cool even though their app is terrible. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.